Happy morning. Not sure what day it is. Oh, hang on, it's Thursday. So I know that because my beautiful wife took her little girl to school, and I didn't. And the reason she took her to school was she had to do a little bit of work in her classroom. I think just cleaning up. And after that, she's going to come home. We're going to go for lunch. That'll be nice. I'm on my way to the yacht club, and I'm going to put the siren in the lake. So, go do that, come back, have lunch with my beautiful wife, relax. Be a good day, I think. So I made it out to the club. Got a little siren behind me. Just getting it untied down, I guess. I strap it down to the trailer typically with this, but I use these other smaller straps for the dinghy. So keep it in the cockpit. So there we go. Just a matter of rolling this stuff up. I've got to get the dinghy onto the dinghy rack over here, so I'm going to drive over there now. I've already hooked it to the car. Let's drive over there, take the dinghy off, and we might step the mast over there too. It's in the shade. One would almost expect me to have a tripod with me. Ta-da! This spot is in the shade, but it's awful cold over here, so I'm going to go back into the sun. I am. Okay, I've got to do some untying of stuff, specifically untie the mast, and put it up. Should be pretty quick and easy. Well, getting the mast up took longer than usual, but it's up. Now let's get the stuff out, like the motor, the other stuff. So here I am sitting in the siren. Come on, still that tripod. There's one over here. Oh, here. Nope, almost perfect. There we go. That's not gonna work. Okay, I'm in the siren without a tripod, and I'm cleaning it out. I'm getting a bunch of the stuff out that isn't going to go with the boat. The cooker and chairs and stuff. I'm gonna give them one anchor. I'll give them one that I've got at the house. One of the anchors that doesn't work. It doesn't work like I made this anyways. What else am I doing? Oh, I'm just, you know, going through stuff and making sure it's all good to go. I gotta take the depth sounder too with me, because it's gonna go into the new boat that I don't have yet, but I do anticipate. Screwdriver. You gotta take the old or the one solar charger with me and leave them the one that is specifically for the panel, and then they shouldn't have any problems. Okay, I have to admit these aren't the best when it comes to tripods. Come on, see. Okay, so what I'm doing now is pulling the wire, which brings me to the radar thing. Is it radar? It sends a pulse of sound. I think it is radar it uses. Anyways, this is for the depth sounder. So while I'm here, I thought I'd address the sinking problem that we had in the last couple of cruises, and part of that problem is the length of this bolt, or specifically the length of this shoulder on the shouldered bolt. Yeah, what is it? It's 3 1/4 maybe inch bolt, maybe 3.5 inch, and I got it to go through here, and you can see I've done some repairs here. The wood inside here was rotten, specifically around the lockdown hole here, and down lower the privet hole. So I took it all apart and took the wood out from inside this plastic or fiberglass piece, and then built it up with fiberglass. Now it's skinnier than the original, because I didn't want to go with what was it, 3/8 I think, or 7/16 thick. So I went with 1/4 and didn't change the bolt size. So I think part of my leaking problem was I couldn't get the washers tight enough on this this bolt because of the shoulder on it. So I didn't get a really good squeeze on the rubbers to seal it. So how do we fix that? Well, the easiest way is to put more rubbers on it. The correct way is to replace the bolt, which I do have a replacement for back in the garage, I think. So what we're going to do is we're just going to use the oh, you know what, we're going to do something else. I just noticed something. Look what I found. I knew I had this kicking around in here, but I didn't know I had this. This is the remains of the nylon bolt that was in there that my buddy Jeff broke. I asked him, can you raise the keel? And I had it locked down. He just started reefing on the crank. Oh well. We've got lots more of these nylon bolts, just not here. So anyways, on my nylon bolt I have a spacer that I used, and I'm going to put that spacer on this bolt so that we can have a spacer. Oh, that's going to work perfect. So go through exactly that far. Let's see. short to use 2 rubbers on this side, so we'll use 1. There we go. That should conclude or stop our leaking. Let's hope, anyways. There we go. Okay, good. So you may have remembered that I don't have the boat in the water. I shouldn't really be putting this in yet, but I am putting it in now. I'll lock down the keel later on when I put the keel down and put the boat in the water. My plan was to put the boat in the water now, but I've run out of time. I've got to get home for a very important date with my beautiful wife. We're gonna have lunch. So, oh well, we'll put the boat in the water tomorrow. But at least we got the mast up. I got a bunch of the stuff cleaned out of it. Got some more to do, but we'll get on that later. Should I wrap it up here? No.
Let's take a picture of the 2 of us with our masks for my mom.
Okay. In front of the bank that we're gonna rob. The lighting's not right.